Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, and in this lecture we will be discussing about the decision making in shell scripting. So in the previous lecture we have seen all about the basic operators and their different types, and we have also implemented them with some simple examples. But now let's discuss more about decision making. So while writing a shell script, there may be a situation when you need to adopt one path from the given two paths. So we need to make use of a conditional statement that will allow our program to make correct decision and perform the right actions. So the Unix shell supports conditional statement which are used to perform different actions based on different conditions. So these are the two decision making statement in the Unix shell scripting. But in this lecture, we'll be discussing about if-else statement and their different types. So I hope you have some basic background about what is a decision making and how it works, as you might have heard or learned this concept in other programming languages such as C, Java, Python and so on. So it is also a very similar topic to that. So now we'll discuss about the if-else statement. So if-else statement are very useful decision making statement which can be used to select an option for the given set of options that we have in our shell program. So it supports different forms of if-else statement such as if statement, if-else statement and if-elif statement, which is an advancement to the if-else statement. Let us discuss these topics one by one and we'll also implement them in our shell script. So the first one is very simple. It's a if statement. If statement is the fundamental control statement which will allow us to make the decision within our shell and execute the statements conditionally. So here is the syntax of if statement. So we have to give if and we have to provide the expression, and then we will be giving the statement that you need to execute if the expression is true. Otherwise it will not show any output. Let us discuss this with some simple example. Just remember something clearly. It is very recommended to be careful with the spaces between braces and expression. No space produces a syntax error. If the expression is the shell command, then it will assume true if it returns 0 after its execution. And if it's a boolean expression, then it would be true if the returns are true. Let us discuss this with some simple example. For this example, we will create one shell script in our directory condition.sh. For this example, let's create two variables having the integer value to them. So let's consider a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. And now for if statement, just give like if, and we will give some condition. We will be using the equality operator that we have discussed in the previous lecture. So as you already know that equality operator should be enclosed in the square braces which should have spaces around them. So just give square bracket, space and give our expression. So we will call out our argument by using the dollar symbol and give the operator and close the bracket. And we have to give then and some statement that you need to execute if this condition becomes true. So if the condition is true, it will echo a is equal to b. And just end our if statement by giving fi. And for second condition, we have again used the if statement and we have given the expression like if a is not equal to b, then it will execute the statement which is nothing but a echo command and prints a is not equal to b. So as you already know, a is not equal to b, so this if statement will get executed. So now let us save this file and execute it. Before that, just give the permissions to the file which is condition.sh, and after executing the file, as you can see, it is showing the result a is not equal to b, as our second if statement will get executed as we have passed different values for a and b. Now we will discuss about if-else statement. So if-else statement is the next form of control statement which will allow us to execute our shell statements in a controlled way and make the right choice. So if you have two statements you need to pass, you can give that by using this if else statement. So here is the syntax. So we will provide our expression in the if, then we will give the statement. So if the expression is true, then this statement will be executed. Otherwise, the statement which we have given in the else clause will get executed. Let us discuss this with some simple example. So for this example, let's use the same file again in which we have created two variables a and b. So now we will pass our expression after if. The expression should be enclosed within the square braces a is equal to b. And on the next line, we will provide our statement if our expression is true. So if the expression is true, we will print the result like a is equal to b. But what to do if the expression is not true? Then we will use the else statement. So give else and give the statement which will be executed if our expression will not be true. So here we have used if else statement in which we have given two statements. So first statement will be executed if the expression is true. Otherwise, it will execute the second statement. So let's run this file. So just condition.sh. As you can see, it will print the same message as we have passed the same value to our variables. And our last if else statement is a elif statement. So the elif statement is an advanced form of a control statement which will allow the shell to make correct decision out of several conditions. So here in this given syntax, we have given two expressions, first in the if and second one in the elif. So if the expression 1 will get true, then it will execute the statement. Otherwise, if it is not true, then it will go to the elif and check out for our second expression. So if this second expression is true, then this statement will be executed. But if it's not true, else last statement in the else clause will get executed if no conditions are true. Let us discuss this with some simple example. So for this example, we will use the similar variables and here we will pass our first expression in the if. So if a equals to b, then it will print the message a is equal to b. And now we will pass our second expression in the elif. So give the elif, which is else if our second expression, which is a is greater than b. So if the a is greater than b, then it will print like echo a is greater than b. And on the next line, we will again use elif statement to check if the a is less than b or not. So again, we will use the elif, give our third expression a less than, so hyphen lt b. Then it will print like a is less than b. If none of the expressions are true, then we will go to the else. So else, if none of the conditions are true, just print like none of the condition is true. That's it. For ending our elif statement, just give like fi. So as you can see, we have successfully created one elif statement which contains 3 expressions and 4 statements, but only one of them will get true. So what is that statement? You already know. As the a is less than b, it has to show as it is. So let us save this file and execute it again. As you can see, it is printing like a is less than b. It is very obvious. So I hope you got a clear idea what is the decision making in shell scripting, where we have discussed the if else statement and their different types such as if statement, if else statement and elif statement with some simple examples. In the next lecture, we will see our second decision making type, which is case exact statement. So if you like this video, please hit subscribe and also ring the notification bell to get latest updates. And don't forget to follow us on our social media that I have linked in the description below. Thanks for watching.